Thank you. Very good. Come on up.
The biggest moment in an 18-year-old's life might just be this.
Thank you. Come on up.
But the biggest moment in this 18-year-old's life happened before she even had a diploma in hand.
I'm a little bit nervous.
If life is all about moments, Petty Officer Justin Michelson knew he couldn't miss this one.
Okay. Good.
Never mind that he's usually walking the deserts of Afghanistan instead of the halls of a high school. Still nothing, not even combat, could stand in the way of this ceremony.
She wanted me to be there. I know she talked about how upset she was and I was going to miss it.
So some months ago, without even his mom knowing, he enlisted some friends to hatch a plan. Call it Operation Graduation.
Not after 5 days of hiding you.
For a man used to stealth missions in a foreign country, this one proved even more difficult. The graduate almost foiled her own surprise, but then,
That was George. That was his sister.
with the help of the school principal,
The moment you've been waiting for is about to arrive.
Sister Jordan, the athlete of the year, was called to the stage.
Yes, so look right there.
And while she wasn't looking, the group of graduates was told a secret motivational speaker would come up to address them. This motivation, though, came in camouflage. You see, sometimes you don't need to graduate high school to learn the greatest lessons in life. Sometimes they're simply found in the arms of a loved one.
He's my hero.
In Marysville, Lindsay Cohen-Como, 4 News.
And the last receiving the Bachelor of Science, Casey D. Watson.
Casey, I need to make a quick announcement. If you'll just stand here for just a moment. We've ordered a special diploma for you and got some special help having it delivered. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Casey Watson's brother, Staff Sergeant Michael Burkett from Camp Pendleton, California. Staff Sergeant Burkett has been in the United States Marine Corps for 12 years, got special permission from his commanding officer to come to present to his sister her diploma today. He's been deployed in just a few weeks to the Korean Peninsula. So this is a special, special day, and he left California weather to come to Oklahoma weather. So.
12 years of hard work leads to this moment for high school graduates.
Tana Renee Weston.
Walking across that stage when their names are called and finally grabbing hold of their diplomas. That was the highlight for the class of 2014 at Cottage Grove High School, evident through each smile. But for graduate Camille Poe, it was the second time her name was called at graduation that turned her smile into tears.
Crazy, I don't know, I was amazed.
Camille Poe turned 18 a couple of months ago. Her birthday wish for her brother Colt Poe to come home.
He said he couldn't get off work, and I just was like, oh, okay, you know, some other time, whatever. I just stopped thinking about it. I try not to think about it.
Colt joined the Air Force a year ago and has been stationed in Las Vegas ever since.
I haven't seen her in a while.
And a while just wasn't going to cut it. So Colt's wife, Olivia, quietly planned for months to get Colt to Cottage Grove High School on graduation day.
Well, since she's graduating, my wife thought of the idea to come back and surprise her. And so I thought it'd be a good time as any to come back on leave.
It's just kind of one of those things that's priceless. You can't put a price on it. It's the best graduation gift that you could give.
So after years of homework and studying,
Happy graduation. Good job. So
what it really came down to was who was there to support her.
And when I went and sat down, I'm like, I wasn't even thinking about the diploma anymore. I was just happy.
What graduation gift is going to top that?
Him. That's it.
In Cottage Grove, Chinu Her, KZI 9 News.
Help you up, so I called. I think I can't remember the first lady that I spoke with, but she was so excited. She was like, "Yeah, we'll be happy to help," and I was like, "Thank you."
You know, Brenau's especially proud of his active military students, his veterans, and the families of both. As a matter of fact, this last year, Brenau University was ranked by U.S. News and World Report as the #1 veteran and military-friendly college in Georgia, and in the top 12 comprehensive universities that are veteran and military-friendly in the southeastern United States. That's not accidental, it's intentional. Now, we have lots of folks who are here today that are related to the service or veterans or even active duty, but I'd like to especially recognize Deborah Cooper. Deborah didn't know this. Deborah, I want you to know that we really appreciate your service as a veteran. She's a perfect example of this ongoing educational opportunity because her daughter, Staff Sergeant Makita James, is in active duty in Afghanistan right now. Actually, she's not in active duty in Afghanistan right now because Staff Sergeant James has just returned from Afghanistan to be with her. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all about.
Walk right in. Go ahead. No. There she is. Excuse me, excuse me.
Yes! 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 I love that kid.
Put it.
In a few moments, we will witness the conferral of commissions for arts and sciences graduates who will be entering the United States Armed Forces. As we prepare for this commissioning, we realize that many of you, our graduates and guests, have family members serving on active duty in the military. And we would like to recognize one such graduate in particular. Would Ms. Jennifer Willis please stand? Okay, Jennifer, please keep standing. Jennifer is graduating in interdisciplinary programs and will be working at a therapeutic day school for children following her graduation. And she had no idea we would be recognizing her in this way. However, her family contacted my office to let us know that this celebratory day would be a bit bittersweet for her, as she is celebrating this milestone without her father, who is currently serving in Afghanistan and has been doing so for 15 months. Prior to this tour, he served in Iraq for 1 year, and Jennifer has not seen him since a brief visit this past November. Well, that is until today. Thank you all for welcoming Staff Sergeant Timothy Willis. Sergeant Willis knew he couldn't afford to miss this most important day for his daughter, so his chain of command arranged for him to go on leave a bit earlier than Jennifer expected so that he could share this experience with her. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in applauding the Willis family one more time and thanking Sergeant Willis.